bad for everyone. It can impact our circadian rhythms, which controls our sleep, turtles and animals in general because they're attracted to the light, and TeamNoctcaelodor, our love for the night sky. And so our team formed to find a solution to light pollution. The current streetlights are very wasteful because they have no shielding or are pointed in the wrong directions, and that creates a lot of light pollution. We also looked at some solutions to give us some ideas for our own model, so we found stuff like plant-powered lighting and smart lighting systems. When planning, we were inspired by a ring light design that we found, so we decided to use it but add more shielding to it. We also assigned roles and deadlines to stay on track.
Our main roadblocks working on this project have mainly been with our code. The first roadblock that we've had was with the OLED sensor. We had a problem uploading it because it wouldn't work with the DHT or the humidity and temperature sensor. Because there wasn't enough storage on our one Arduino to figure that out. Luckily, with the help of Jesus, we imported a certain library that worked and made the OLED sensor display the correct information that we needed it to. Second main roadblock was when we uploaded all of our sensors and all of our coding portions together in one file, and the motion sensor wasn't working at all with the lights. So we were a little annoyed by that and had to figure it out. We had to implement a whole new version of the PIR sensor code, and once we did that and once we reworked some of our LEDs, things started working great. Another roadblock during this entire process, especially since this is the first ASW that's gone virtual, is that it's a little harder to do this final project virtually instead of physically. There are certain instances when it takes so long to send each other code because the file isn't working, when really in person we could just have the other person plug the Arduino into the other person's computer and it would work. So we've had to spend a lot more time sending stuff back and forth, and it's made for some problems, but we've tried to get over it by communicating with each other a lot. Sometimes it's just hard virtually, which is one of the many things that's hard with COVID, but we have tried to work it out and we've communicated many times on Zoom because of it. After we did that, we worked on designing our final model. Aanika 3D printed the lights and we put them all together. We could see everything coming together really nicely. We worked on the road and the houses and the buildings. We were going to have the breadboard in one of the buildings to have a creative way of implementing it into the diorama.
Here's a demonstration of a car moving through the lighting system, and as you can see, as the car passes by the lights brighten accordingly to light the path of the car as it passes through. This is very energy efficient because it saves the lights from being on when there are no cars or people present, and is only lighted when there is a car passing by. And so on the right you can see an OLED screen which displays the humidity and temperature in the area at the time. And on the left you can see the photoresistor, which senses how bright the lighting is outside and can tell whether it's daytime or nighttime and whether or not the lights need to be on at all, even when a car is passing by.